Hello, welcome to Blightfall, the mod pack. This is an old mod pack from 1.7.10, and it's all about. It's a really fun mod pack. It's a very famous mod pack. You can read through the beginnings there, but essentially it is a Thorncraft-based mod pack. We've got some of the classic Thorncraft extensions, things like this. So we'll just get into it. I played through the beginning bit just to sort of remind myself. You can choose to start in various different worlds. And we've got custom NPCs here, and you can see there's a bunch of different stuff. If you want to read through that, you can. I think there might be a little bit more trying to run, and yeah, there's not a huge amount to talk about. You can see we've got lots of different blocks from all the classic mods that used to have. Anyway, the long and the short of it is that essentially this is the easiest one to start in, the alpha pod, and then we can click the this, and we can go. And that puts you in this pod, and you can see the reason this mod pack was so famous was because it was known to have. Just going to stop talking for 1 second, just because the audio engine sometimes takes a while to catch up, and it sometimes cuts out some words. Basically, you can see on the extension. Yeah, you can basically see it's all purple. You can see there's a tendril over there. So let's get started, shall we? So the first thing we need to do is head to this transporter beacon. I want to try to do it in a way that makes sense. So you can see it's all about the purple biomass. What's going on with the purple biomass? I want to just show like all the different text, so it allows you to pause it. That's why I'm going through some of the text here. But essentially, we need to start at the beginning here, and you can see we're going to need to get a piece of dirt. A lot of this is sort of flavor text. Let's just get some dirt from here. And then it says we need a sapling. So to get a sapling, we need to go over here. All right. And this is a bibliocraft. So you can't break anything. You can see here's a little. I wonder if you can actually grab that book. You can. Funnily enough, I didn't actually see that on the first time I played through. This is the drop computer. This bit like does confuse me a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, there is this, but I can't. And there's a, was it cinder? For some reason I'm calling it cinder pearl. It's not called that. What are those things called again? I'm sure some of you guys will remember. Shimmer leaf, of course. And the viscerums. Ethereal blooms. These are what you really need a lot of. Alright, so we're going to go to Biodome Alpha. And let's begin. So if we go here, you can see we get 2 stacks of bone meal, which is kind of handy. And then we need to get a crafting table. So let's go through some of the early game quests, shall we? Just put our... did I place that in there? No, I've just wasted a huge amount. There we go. So generally the progress starts with a bunch of tinkers. So pretty early tinkers. We'll just get the whole tree because we're going to need a decent amount. I played through a little bit of the opening quests, but we'll get to the rest of them. So crafting table first. take the... then we need a... So we're going to go through the tutorial section just because we should be able to just do this. See if that works. Oh, it's a manual submit. Okay, so we're going to need to do some stuff. So what I'm going to do actually, I'm just trying to think where I want to set this up. Let's get rid of some of that. I've got some cotton seeds. This looks like a fairly decent spot to set up some of our stuff, right? So we'll do that. And we're going to want to get, let's just do 2 for now. We're going to need more trees actually, so let's make sure we got another. We got any more saplings anywhere? Let's just get 1 more tree before we. I don't know if it will be enough, but it'll be certainly better than what we've got at the moment. Alright, so just a little bit left to go with this tree. This is always the fun parts of cutting a tree, when you're literally cutting a tree down with your bare hands. You've got like nothing to say, so you're just standing there doing nothing. Alright, so we're going to do... Should we just get them all into sticks? So we're going to do 8 patterns. Is always a good start. We'll just do a little bit there, a bit of that, and a bit of that. And a bit of that, and that. Just take 8 patterns for now. Alright, let's just do them one by one. So, let's make sure we have everything we need. So typically with Tinker's Construct, you want to make sure you have a bunch of different items that can be essentially combined into everything you want. So you want to have wood, you want to have planks, and you want to have a chest and a crafting table, right? You want all these like that, and then you go not like that, like that. So you do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what that will do, when we look here, you can see things a lot more solid. And then we're going to need axe head, binding, shovel head, and pickaxe head rather. So let's get to doing that then. So one thing I noticed about the pattern chest, we're going to put that one here actually. It actually comes with all the different stuff in there already. So cool, we're going to need pickaxe, shovel, axe, and the binding. So then we can go to our part builder, and again, didn't quite have enough in terms of wood, so we need 1 more tree. Just sleep in the bed actually at this point. Maybe we've got another sapling here. Quite a few more actually. So again, you know what I never understood is there's a lot of series where you're just sieving and you're cutting down trees again and again. People actually don't mind that content because it's not, I don't know, it's like you need different skills for that. It's more about just trying to be, you know, personable and stuff like that. Let's actually sleep now there. Okay. So we might actually just have a regular chest down here next to the crafting station, because what this actually does, I think it was in this version, I'm not sure exactly when it came. Yeah, you see you get this adjacent chest there like that, which is pretty handy. And I think if we put in, which one do we want to put to the side? Should we try the part builder here, see if that works? Yeah, you see you can do it like that as well. So that's like a different way of doing it. And now with stencils, we're not really going to need the stencil tables, so we could put the tool station maybe next to that there. So that's like one way you could set your things up. So let's actually think about what we need. So like some things need sticks. So for instance, if we do the binding, I'm trying to remember the actual rules. You can get binding from sticks. And can you get the tool rod? Yeah, we can get that. So we're going to want 2 of those probably. And then we need a pickaxe head. So that will also, actually it does work. I think can you do everything from sticks? I think I was doing this before and there's one of them you couldn't get. Maybe I'm wrong. So we just take a look at the book again. Actually, we've done this quest already. So this is actually repeatable, the bone meal quest. So we just need the shovel head, right, as well. We may as well stop putting these things back. Have I not got the shovel head? Or am I just blind? Where is the shovel head? It's right there. It is a case of YouTuber blindness, which I believe is a thing. I'm not sure if it is actually a thing, but all right. And so for that point, we can get the things we need. So generally, you want to place them in. You don't want to shift-click them in because it doesn't work. And then we'll get our mattock as well, like so. And let's take a look. Does that do anything in the quest book? Unfortunately, I didn't get the shovel head in time, so that was not good. You have to make sure you do the manual detect, but you can see that worked pretty well that time. So bread. Let's have a look. So this is actually the point where I haven't actually got... I haven't actually got to this stage yet, so I wonder, like, is there a difference between using the mattock on this stuff? Effective tool is shovel. So, at least you've got one cotton seed. I'm regretting if I should do this. What was that? Or was that just me being blind and there actually was nothing dropping? I don't know how I managed to get a cotton seed. We should probably leave a couple just in case this is completely wrong what I'm doing. We're going to just plant a couple more trees, maybe like this, something like that. I haven't quite decided what's happening at this stage though. What do you mean seeds? There are no seeds. Oh, you know where there might be seeds though in here. You forget what bone meal does sometimes. Okay, so then we can bone meal the grass. Oh, what is that? So we get access to various dyes and seeds. Don't actually have water, but fortunately there is obviously this water area here. Trying to think like where you might want to do this. Should we have this section for the water? Yeah, the thing is the sugarcane is probably better to go there. So we could do maybe just a few. Obviously we don't have buckets yet. What we could do actually is just take some, maybe take some dirt from an area we're not using so much. So that is actually broken. So if you want to repair an item, you need to go back to the tool station. This was obviously changed with, I don't think sharpening kits were in this version, no. But typically you would have to go here, you'd put this in, and yeah. So that would then be repaired. Then we could use it. Can you actually get out? I think you can actually get out. You can. So it's not actually trapped in here, which is interesting. I'm not sure we're going to use particularly this area, but for now, let's get ourselves our dirt. And we have basically these are the two. I think these must be the only seeds we can get. Like I said, we can't move this water yet, so maybe we just square this area off. And I think That's not terrible. We'll have maybe this row will be the cotton. We're actually going to just get a little bit more, maybe down to 10. There you go. Extra seeds, please. Don't really get no extra seeds from that. That is an odd one. Don't need this anymore. Okay, well, anyway. Oh, that's not what you want. And I think it even told me this. We're not asking for primitive bread. Alright. So what is the regular bread then? Is it really just this? Let's see. No. Did it say something about flour here? So that is. It does say we can do it like this, but I imagine it must be this. Let's get a mortar and pestle. So we're just going to need some stones and some sticks. Alright, fortunately, does this stuff work? This is dacite. It might. Currently harvestable is yes. Okay. What is that? I think it will work. Alright. Do you not work? I don't have any sticks. It should work, this. This was the first version this feature was introduced. So I'd imagine it would work. Let's see. You have to be stone though. You may have to be stone, so let's get a furnace. I mean, we could get the. We could. I don't know. I don't know exactly. What I find odd is that there is this glass here, which is sort of saying don't go through this area. But we may also want some coal as well if we're going to be using a furnace, right? So let's just go down here. I'm going to take a few extra pieces because I have a feeling we might want to make some stone tools as well. I don't know if this is a. I wonder what the quests actually say in regards to the tools that was. So you're saying we should use a flint pickaxe head. So should we do that? That's right, because you get this book here. We'll just take a look at this. Okay, so this is just a thing how to do it. So you can see we want to get a flint pickaxe head. So let's get one of those quickly. There's also this book as well. So this is an interesting looking book. I did actually get to this point. No, sorry, not this book. This is the Tinker's book. This is the interesting book. Mining resource. So you can see basically, like, obviously we can only we got access to stone and gravel at the moment. Different materials, it's not the same. If you'll notice one thing just to point your attention to, if you look at the mod list, there is actually a mod. This is scrolling in a very odd way, but it's not showing up properly. There is a mod though which is called No Nether, so I don't believe the Nether is in this. So basically all the resources are found in the overworld. I wonder if there's anything which actually mentions that. Shards, copper. So there's basically different biomes. You can see, for instance, deep iron, we need to go under mountains, under hills for zinc and stuff. Once we get to the Iron Age, and much of the progression in this mod pack is done with the mod which was very famous in 1.7.10, called metallurgy, and you were sort of looking to get sort of some really good stuff. So, oh, your cotton. I was wondering what was going on there. So we have some cool books here. And gravel, are you going to work? Yeah, you are. So let's get a little bit more. We are actually peckish at the moment. I guess I could eat the bread here, because we're not using it for anything else. Let's keep in mind we have to be careful with the food situation. And the thing about like this version of the game is that effective tool harvest level is not. We don't have a pound of enough tool for that. We could get our salt though if we wanted. And it's a different type of salt. Okay. Right. So, can we get a flint pickaxe head? So let's have a look at that. These things never don't go in, unfortunately. Yeah, you need one. I sometimes they change in other mod packs. They'll change that sort of thing. No, you want to go like this. Was it the rule that it has to be fully repaired? It might be that. Let's have a look. Sorry, you. I think they may have changed that at some stage, but and now, yep. Yeah, I don't think there are any barriers, like, but it's like I think you don't necessarily want to break the barriers, otherwise all this stuff from outside is going to come in. So that's not good. All right, should we go back to the questing? Oh, again, I need to get better with the making sure I do manual detect, don't I? It's not going to be a problem here, but if it was something a bit more like valuable. Yeah, we're doing all right for now. We may as well just keep on taking the bone meal, right? So bread. Okay, let's get a furnace. I'm not sure if there's a certain rule with the furnace. Let's see. We do have this. Let's see if that's going to work. Yep. I mean, I hope so. Otherwise, I'm not quite sure what I would have done there. You can just go on the end here, maybe. And what do we want to cook up? We need some stone, don't we? So we do have Spice of Life, obviously. So there is a book, the Food Journal. I wonder how you make that. Paper. I'm not sure how we're going to make the Spice of Life book yet. I do have a book. We could go to cooking for blockheads. Man, I do kind of miss this a little bit. It is funny. It's like it certainly has like a different. Really? Why are you not working? Okay. Let's try this. Will that get me some proper bread? I hope so. What was I even cooking? Oh, I was cooking the stone, that's right. Is that going to be enough? It's going to be close to not being enough. Let's see. Perfect. Nutritional value is 96%. That's good. There you go. And now we need to go into dietary variety. So this is the thing, like in the beginning of Modpacks, it was probably because I don't know why it was, to be honest. I sort of tell myself I'm not going to talk about that stuff, but basically before the this stuff with Spice of Life in like 117 or 118, no one pays any attention to it because people just got bored. But let's just try and do what we can with this. The thing about that is that haven't really. Let's go to cooking for blockheads, because I did actually pick up that book, so it's not necessarily a bad idea to get it. We just need some. We need some clay, though. That is a little bit of a problem. Did I really get no seeds from this? You know what? It doesn't matter. I can just get seeds from the grass. Why? It's unusual that it's like that. That must be a different biome, actually. That's why that grass is going that colour. Do we have scythe in this version? Let's see. What am I looking for? What do we have? Throwing knife, arrows, short bow, chisel, battle sign, javelin. What was the use? What was the scythe? I guess there was no scythe at this stage, or maybe the scythe only came with the tool forge. So where do we go now? Let me think. I'm trying to think where we actually go at this point. Do we just go mining? Is that the whole point? Or is there something else that we need to do before that? Oh wow, we've got a lot of unclaimed rewards here. So this is based on your sort of reputation score. Obviously I've done a bunch of quests, so it's gone up. So let's see what we actually get here. So we're going to get emergency nutrient bar. Oh wow, a bunch of books. Let's see what we get anyway. We bought a supply of saplings. Sapling bag. Okay. It is reducing my my score here though, so maybe I'm hoping that it's not going to be a problem. That is this. What was this? Repeatable, repeatable quest. It seems to be repeating too quickly. Oh, okay. We want this. Take some more seeds, maybe. Complete. I just wanted to. Okay, bunch of books. Now, okay, they repeat once you complete everything. I may have wasted a bunch of stuff there. Alright, so I think we just can't do them. Why are you doing that? I don't want to tank my score too much. I've got so many books. Yeah, I think we saw this already. What's this then? Let me just see what all these different books are. We've got a bunch of... Okay, let's... So we have a chest. I want to put some maybe more useful things in there. Maybe the books can go in the chest, which is going to be over here. I was literally like probably like 5 seconds away there. All right. All right, so we know what book 1 does. We also know what this T book does. Let's just look at the other ones then quickly. There's also going to be stuff that maybe is not so important. So book 2. Interesting. So you can see how everything is like blocked off at this point. Let me just sleep this time. It does get quite dark in earlier versions of Minecraft. Okay. This is just for weaponry, which we have got none of. Should we maybe venture outside next? All right, so we've got that at this point. Should we open these bags now? So we've got pistachio sapling, sunflower seeds, not that useful. You know what's funny though? The pistachio. This was a very unique. It's just completely random that's happened, but this was one of the most unique trees in Ghostwood. Interesting. Is one of the most unique trees in Harvest Craft, and you'll see why in a minute. Do you not grow this? That's annoying. Oh, it's because of you. You always think that it doesn't make any difference, but it does. It makes a lot of difference. You really should be growing though. That's annoying. I was going to look at the cinnamon bark. We've got dark wood sapling, and that is a sheep. For some reason, it doesn't say the name of it on. Well, we literally run out. Let me try. I can't remember what the deal with the pistachio one is. I'm not going to spawn the sheep quite yet. I haven't quite worked out what I'm going to do with it yet. Alright, maybe this is a good spot to continue on. So we're looking to get cobblestone, just regular cobblestone. Obviously, I was looking at that before. Let's see how you get regular cobblestone. Is it any type of cobblestone will just turn into regular cobblestone? So do we have some regular? We got this. So this should. There you go. So that opens. Wow. Alright, so we do have at least one type of cobblestone here, but... So So that will do a little bit, right? You're not looking for this one? I guess not. Unless it's part of a... Oh no, it's igneous. Yeah, I mean, this is something you wouldn't get nowadays. Igneous and metamorphic and... what's the third? Sedimentary. Yeah, it was really well organized then. Let's think. Like, learning to scout. Okay, so seems to be a good spot. So let's find this location. 859-66942. 859. I'm a little bit concerned about venturing out though. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember what's going to happen. If there's like it could it just I don't really know how it's. What was the Y coordinate? 66. Should we just try it? I feel like. Uh-oh. Damn it. That did not go well. Where did I just go out? Not the best exit there. I can't even see where I went out. Am I just blind or what? Okay, we've been there now. Uh-oh. Yeah, that did not go well. Let's just put some dirt. Okay. So we've got a taint tendril and that's about it. Let's plant this dockwood sapling as well. What is the rule for the pistachio sapling to grow? I'll look it up. I just can't remember. There is a certain rule, I think, where we really caned our bone meal there. I should have used this. Press B and then copy in the coordinates. Okay, we'll do that next time. You know what I need to do though is remove this. There you go. Okay, so there's the map. Interesting looking map. I wonder if there's a way to. We'll get to it maybe at another point. We're just going to let the tree grow on its own. That's not much fun, is it? Maybe just cut down a few more trees quickly. That's the wrong way around, dude. I can't actually remember if there's a thing that you don't want to have the taint stuff in your inventory. Sometimes there's things like that. Not nowadays, but in the past there was. You can see I've got sulfurate. Sulfurate's a... Alright, let's just have a little look here. So we've done that. I guess it unlocked this. Maybe we should go to the swamp. Am I like just going too far though? What's going on here? You have died. Oh, great. What's this? Okay, it's some sort of currency. So where do you get the clay from? Should I just go underground and find this stuff? I feel like maybe I should be doing that instead. It makes more sense, right? Rather than we should go to the swamp, but I think before we do that, we probably want to go to. This is not going to grow, but this one might. You know what it might be? I'm just too. Is it just that I'm too near the side here? It might be. Let's try like right there. There you go. What is the deal with the logs? I can't even remember. You can bone mill the logs? You can certainly bone mill the fruit. What can we do with pistachios? It's pie. This weirdly, I use this in a custom NPCs tutorial. Don't know why. What is the next? Are these books actually in here? I can't remember. Let me just see. Oh, there are books in here. They're all quest books, though. All right. Should we take a look at what Ghostwood actually does? We've got our Darkwood tree as well. There's something funny about the leaves. I can't remember exactly. What about the shears situation? Sometimes you get wooden shears. Not really, they're all metal. We need a hard non-metal to get that. Alright, we'll leave the Darkwood tree for a minute. Let's see if we can find some clay, though. That might not be a bad idea. So, we take a look at Ghostwood. Where might we find some information about that? Wood materials, maybe. But I've got Ghostwood. That's... it seems to have it here. Durability is lower. It's good for the handles of stuff. So should we just use this instead? Yeah, we'll use. So instead of using. So let's replace our tools that we've currently got. We've got these two tools at the moment, right? So let's use Ghostwood instead. So to do that, we're going to want to get you in here with some Ghostwood. Ghostwood is also a really cool building material. Let's see if you'll work. There you go. So we'll take a tool rod. Let's just remove that. All right, we'll go to our tool station. We'll go to this. We do need a little bit of flint just to repair. Should be some left. I'm sure I didn't get all of it, right? Yep. I feel a shovel is actually faster than that. Okay. The cotton goes well with the pistachios. All right. So what's the difference there? Durability goes up. And yeah, it's just straight up better, isn't it, to do that? So we may as well put it on the Matic as well. Matic, you need some of these first. So I'm just not used to doing this, but okay, well, it won't take me long to I mean, I've done it a lot in the past. All right, they look better, right? We could probably even just axe and shovel. No, the axe doesn't really make much difference. We could do the shovel head to make it a bit faster. And you want it to be this guy. Let's go back to here. What's the difference? You can see the mining speeds. We go from soft, it goes to, yeah. Everything about that is better. What if I put it on the other side as well? In general, you don't want any wood at the top of the... because I think it will increase the overall durability, right? What am I doing? Sorry, it's a bit of a fail, this bit. Okay. All right, so yeah, it just goes up. Why not, right? I think we want to do a little bit of exploration as well. You do need a cooking... What was the problem with the cooking table? You needed clay. Cooking oil is actually not that easy to make it, but we can make it with those seeds, which I bet they don't do much. They make a few different things. Actually combine it with salt to make salted sunflower seeds. And stock is a very common thing you need in Harvestcraft. We got some salt, don't we? See, this is what like it used to be like. So we've got the seeds. So we can literally just combine those two. See, that's actually really good food as well. And what was the deal with the cooking oil? Just with a juicer. It just is stone with a pressure plate. All right. So I guess we could go through it. Actually, we can get some torches, right? See why there's such a good mod pack there, right? What is this over here? Let's just have a little peek through. I think the whole lot is going to be tainted there. The fact that this area is not tainted is a good sign. So what I'm thinking then is we might just want to go... It might just be easier, if I'm being completely honest, to I feel like the whole underground is like this. So we probably don't want to go this way. I think our best bet might be just to travel overground. Yeah. You know what is funny actually? It might be that the... Because when I look underneath, I think maybe the other option, of course, is that it might just be that it's safe under this area. Like we just have like a small area to... But let's think about how we might want to do that if that is the case. Rather than just... My feeling is we want to basically be near the center. Maybe we could do a spiral staircase down from underneath the silverwood tree. That isn't a bad idea, actually. If we do it in a specific way as well. I don't like the ones that are just really small, the spiral staircases. But like, say I did it... If I start here, for instance, we can always just close this area up, right? We don't. I'm not sure that's really what I want to do. We start here. What's the length? Do we get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? So we'd be there. We don't need to worry that. Just forgetting about this bed here, which is not that relevant. If we did like a 7 by 7, I think that would work, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We'll do a 7 by 7, but like a square staircase going down. So I think that would look cool. And it won't be like... It won't be annoying to go to either down or up. Because when the staircase is too short, it's annoying. And when it's too long, it's annoying. Are we good? Okay. So it's a little bit tricky to do this. I might just skip this bit.